I am live. We are ready to play harmonica today. I don't think I set the temperature of the camera correctly, so let me fix that really quick. It makes me very orange. Put that about there. That might work. Let me see. Turn that one down. And we will turn that one down. Now I'm more blue. A little bit less orange in there. That should work. That'll work. Okay. Camera is set. I am set. We're ready to rock. I'm going to go post a link for today on the website. The website is mammothgardens.com. You go there and you click on the girl on the front page who is thinking about harmonica. I'm going to eventually change our ad because I'm getting tired of looking at her. We'll pick a different person to be our representative. Actually, she seems lovely. And today we are playing, as we do every day. We will do our warm-ups, and that includes an introductory lesson for those of you who are brand new. And then it also will include it also includes a daily warm-up. We play the same two or three songs every single day, just so we have a nice warm-up. And then for diatonic songs, we will be playing Puff Magic Dragon, Moon River, and Black is the Color of My True Love's Hair. And then in chromatic, we've got Smile, This Little Light of Mine, and Ash Grove. So all good tunes. Black is the Color of My True Love's Hair is obviously the one most people these days don't know. So we'll see how that goes today. I have not had a chance to warm up my harmonicas this morning. I went to get a haircut today. So we'll see how they play. And we'll see how I sound. When somebody walks in the room, they'll say, Gary, you sound just fine. Probably would help if I got the microphone somewhere even close to my face. Let's put them over there. That should make things all different. Sounding goof. Thanks, Val. Hi from Eugene, Oregon. Sunny Eugene. It's sunny up there in Eugene today. We need it to be rainy in Eugene. It's wintertime now. And let's see, what else? I'm going to sit close. Yesterday I was sitting further back and my belly looked fat. So, not that it's fat, of course, because it has nothing to do with the fact that I have been eating as if it were going out of style for the last 6 months. Let's see. Melissa's in. No sound, Melissa? No sound. Sound. Everybody else, the sound is good this morning. Fran says she's got sound. Vic, sound. That sounds better. Yeah, the microphones. You got to have them. They're condenser microphones, and if they're not pointed at you, they're not supposed to pick up stuff. They're designed to pick up only stuff that's pointed at them. So, hey, Sandy, welcome in. She's in from Michigan. Guys, I think overall the lighting is washing me out a little bit. That's fine. You're not here to look at me. Sound needs to be good. I don't know why Melissa doesn't have any sound. Maybe you better reboot Melissa while she can't hear me talking about her. Let's talk about Melissa for a while. Hey, Lindy. Finally back. Lindy's been living her life during the pandemic. She comes and goes as if you can come and go. Deb is in from Northern Colorado. Marianne. The dentist said my teeth were nice and clean this morning. Recommended it, and he advised his patients to take up the. Yeah, you can tell the dentist, hey man, we got this weirdo that's running a harmonica group, and he's telling everybody to brush his teeth, brush their teeth. So I'm gonna put some more yellow on my face and see if we can get this just a tiny bit less. Now it makes it worse, doesn't it? Maybe I'll just gray myself out. Wouldn't that be good? That's what I should do, probably. All right. Don't know why my face is kind of washed. I know. Let's try this. That. Get rid of the light. Getting rid of all natural lighting. What if I turn the white balance on? Crank up the color intensity. Now that gets all cartoony. Maybe it's the contrast. Is that not set properly? Knock the brightness down. Turn the color up. You know, guys, it's crazy the stuff that you have to deal with in video. This is on auto. This is not auto. Auto is probably better. Well, we're going with that. I don't know why I'm so washed out. Doesn't matter. You guys aren't here to look at me. All right. I know. What if I just turned off one of it? Let me try turning this. No, that's too much. Nope. All right. Let's put on this color. Go back in here one last time. What if I just turned on all the. Let's restore all defaults. Turn that off. Might balance. Nope. Not helping at all. Making it worse. Okay, never mind. We are what we are. Let's play some harmonica instead of worrying about what Gary looks like. We are going. I'm going to try one last thing, guys. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to do. I like blurry too, which is also distressing because I'm so in focus here. Oh, how about that? Oh, let's get rid of that one. That one's better. Okay, so hi everybody. Let's see who else here. Melissa, I did. You did, and now it works. Okay, so reboot. Okay, that's the key. That's never a good sign when we start off with somebody having technical difficulties because it's not going to get better. All right, there's my belly. Evelyn, hi Evelyn, welcome in. Pauline, yeah, I got a new haircut this morning, just this morning. My hairdresser, he's having all sorts of physical issues going on, and so he's getting ready for surgery, and he had some pain issues, and so he was on OxyContin today. So one, he's the type of personality that we probably don't want them using OxyContin, and two, you're like, oh God, my hair is sorry, I just hit the microphone. My hair is being cut by a person on drugs. All right, so I look good. I look fine. I look not good. I look like what I look like, I guess. All right, let's see here. I have been trying to find a place to put this here at the studio where it's pretending like I'm not looking at the music, but that's not working out. Let's see, who else wandered in here? Yeah. By the way, guys, tell your dentist that he should send all of his patients to us. We'll fix them. Let's see. Kat, good morning. Good morning, Kat. Don, good morning. Connie. Connie. Good morning, Gary. Bought a new harmonica, a marine band crossover. I like the sound the best so far. No problem with the high notes. Yay! All right, there we go. So a marine band crossover gets a high marks here at Mammoth Gardens Harmonica. All right. Let's play that A minor scale. Let me run through the list very quickly. Number one, you have washed your hands and brushed your teeth. Number two, you're going to drink plenty of water. Rinse your mouth out before you start blowing into your harmonica, just to make sure you're not blowing any of your face junk in there. Remember, sit up tall and pretty. Breathe from your belly. I demonstrate my belly every single day to you. I'm working on it, guys. It's trying to get it to go the other way. Pucker up to make your sound. Use your kissing muscles to help direct the airflow out of your pucker. And the further into your mouth you can get it, the better your tone will be. And between notes, tap your tongue to the roof of your mouth. That will stop the previous note and get you ready to start the next note. Don't blow too hard. You can bend the reeds, and cup your harmonica with both hands. And then when you are playing, try to remember not to be moving your face around, move your hands around. That one for me is actually a little bit harder, the hardest rule of all. All right, get the little cold brew out of my face. We're going to start with the A minor scale on the diatonic key of C note patterns. 1, 2, draw 6, 4-beat count in, play it twice through the A minor scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up, C major scale, blow 4, please. 4-beat count in, play the C major scale twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just thinking what a great sales pitch we have here for dentists to hey, this is a way to make sure people brush their teeth. Also a good thing for people, if you know people who are having breathing issues of various sorts, let them know what you're up to, so they can come and hang out with us. And most of you guys will remember when you first started getting a little dizzy playing this harmonica. The more you play, the less you have that happen, because your lungs are getting smarter and better about how they handle their work. Let's play Kumbaya today. Mondays and Wednesdays are Kumbaya days. I think that's how I wanted to do. I'm going to make a note on the website to remind myself. Mondays and Wednesdays are Kumbaya. Tuesdays and Thursdays are When the Saints Go Marching In. All right, from the top, 2-beat count in. We're going to blow 4, and we're only going to play it 2 times through. On Fridays, we play it 3 times, but on today, we play it twice through. 1, 2. Very nice. Very, very peaceful way to start our day. Hey, Connie, just when you have a second, either toss me an email or you can even mention it here in the chat box. How did you end up choosing the crossover, and what makes it a crossover? That's one of the things that I was just curious. I was sitting there, I'm like, she's got a Marine Band crossover. I wonder what that means. So if you have a minute, either toss me an email about what that means or why you just chose that one, or what makes it sound different than your other harmonica, and so on. So I would like a little more information on that. Guten Morgen, Francis. Q is in the house. Christine, in from Bozeman. Talking to my brother in California this morning and bragging about all of your classes. He is an old ukulele player from when he lived in Hawaii, also harmonica too. Yeah, I hope he joins. About time. And tell him, Christine, you say, come on, dude. Do I got to do everything for you? Get your fanny to class. All right, let's play You Are My Sunshine. Yeah, so Connie and people are clamoring to know. Melissa and I are clamoring to know about the Marine Band crossover. What led to that idea, and how, and what do you like about it? Kumbaya. Everything sounds better on a chromatic. Everything. Everything sounds better on the chromatic. but you can't put a chromatic in your pocket. This one you watch. I'm ready to go. These are not the best instruments. These are just really, really handy, and they are wonderful. And they're not what you got to make sure you know what you're playing, what you're here for, right? If we're goofing a little bit on harmonica, right? Because this is I have a big pocket. That is brilliant. That is any other. Find another instrument you can do that with. Find any other one, right? Kazoo, maybe. That's it. That's why we play harmonica. So you can just put it in your pocket and go. And a normal sized pocket, Francis. The other reason is that this just gets you going. This is up to get you up and running. And some of you will become, some of you are cool cats, and you're going to go down to the blues club and you're going to play harmonica. Right? You're going to go do that. I don't know what that is, but that's what they do. And you can't do that on this. Okay. Really, you can kind of do it. All right. But yeah, these sound better. That's one of the reasons why I work them. Also, all songs fit onto this. Only some songs fit onto this. So both of these instruments have their strengths and weaknesses. And yes, everything. By the way, I was going to get it out this week, and the last weekend was a mess. So I'm going to be starting to give you guys a weekly tab it yourself quiz. Okay, so I'll give you a relatively simple song, and you'll go through and write out the tab for a regular harmonica and then chromatic harmonica, regular diatonic harmonica and chromatic harmonica, so that you can start getting practice at looking at the standard notation and knowing what note that is on your instrument. Those of you guys that are fully committed to chromatic, you just don't do the diatonic one because you don't need to. But those of you guys that are still diatonic, I want you to do both so you can get a sense of how these notes line up with your instrument, so that eventually you don't need tabs. Okay, that's the idea. So piano. Frances is going to fit a piano in her pocket. That's a really big pocket. 4 beat count in, 1 beat rest. We blow 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Plus, when you can do this and you go on vacation and you're sitting around in the tourist area, you can't do that anymore anyway. But if you could, then you just, so when you're sitting on the bench waiting for whoever to come back out of whatever they're looking at, you just sit there, you play this, and you make $5. So, all right, accordion. You guys got big pockets. All right, let's play. What are we playing today? I don't even remember. Let's play Puff the Magic Dragon. Puff the Magic Dragon, please. I'll try to remember to put these in alpha order next time. I don't know why I got them in reverse alpha today. Because I wanted to make sure. P, open. Puff the Magic Dragon. All right. let's see. Next week, I've got some more really nice chromatic stuff coming, and I haven't done any tabbing for diatonic yet. Probably going to be This Land Is Your Land, maybe, or possibly what's the other thing we're working on in ukulele? Uh, I just posted it. Whatever the thing I just posted. Oh, Blowing in the Wind. We might do one of those for diatonic. I think Blowing in the Wind fits on a diatonic. So we'll be messing with those this week. All right, Puff the Magic Dragon. Remember, it doesn't move around a ton, but it is higher up on your harmonica. And again, as I've mentioned to you guys before, I did try a low F. I think it's too low. If you're thinking, hey, I'd like to be able to play these songs, but have them a little bit lower pitch wise, and I don't care about reading the standard notation. I just want to play the tabs. If you get a one in the key of G, that's the lowest one of the normal ones, and I think the F one, the low F, feels a tiny bit too low. So, all right, Puff Magic Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I butchered that up one pretty good because I was trying to read through the lyrics and add in my syllables, and I blew it pretty much. So by Friday, I will have this correct. And what I will do is just play that first line twice, since I actually know that line. I butchered that up too a little bit, but because it's too confusing for us to adjust for lyric over lyrics type of thing. I will just play the first line twice, and then that will be lovely. All right, Moon River's next up. All right, this is your song, right? This is the one that you want to get good at. This is unbelievable that this fits onto. Bravo! This is unbelievable that this whole song fits onto this guy, right? So here you go. This is your way to make some money. Um, whenever you're out in public, you just take your hat off, which you always have a hat on because you're a harmonica player now, right? Put the hat down on the ground, play Moon River. Somebody will put $5 in the thing, and then you go buy coffee. All right, Moon River. Start with the blow 4. Remember that first part's decorative. And so you don't have to play measures 1 and 2. You can start absolutely with measure 3 if you want. Remember, you're in 3 this time, so it's 1, 2, 3. Also, remember, when I'm playing something like this, I'm not overly strict with the 3 beats per measure. And probably, truthfully, on all harmonica songs, until you're playing in an ensemble situation, which hopefully you will, you can be very flexible with your sound and with how many beats are in a measure and all that. Singers do it all the time. They sort of let things go a little extra long, or maybe shorten it up a little bit here and there. So I will play Moon River like it sounds good to me, and then you're playing along. You are in an ensemble situation at this moment, so you kind of have to adapt to me as the lead harmonica player. But obviously, when you're playing solo, if you feel like strict tempo is something you want to work on, it's 3 beats per measure. Otherwise, play it the way you want to. All right, from the top, 3 beat count in, blow 4. 1, 2, 3. Got most of them. How'd we do? How's that going for you? That's a big piece of music. That feels like, man, I'm capturing the universe with that one. Using this tool and winning. Very nice. Yay, Melissa. That's good. I hope like heck you just love playing that piece. I think it is pretty rare when you get a world-class piece of music that will fit onto something like this and you can turn it into something really beautiful. And if it were me and I was trying to learn harmonica and I thought, you know what, I'm having a great time, this is going to be something I do, I would play that dang thing every single day. That's what I would do. I'd just be like, yep, that's what I'm doing until I'm what I used to do on piano, and this is, piano teachers, a couple of you are music teachers, so you know the system. You until somebody hates the piece of music that they've been working on for so long, you're not really winning yet, right? You get to the point where you're like, oh God, I just can't stand this song anymore. And then you move beyond that. That's when you get really, that's when you finally conquer a piece of music. I used to play these stinking Beethoven sonatinas over and over and over and over and over. And by the time I was like, I'm going to go back to the 18th century and stab Beethoven. So I don't have to find this. Then she'd be like, okay, now you're finally getting there, So yeah, very nice. I have trouble with the intro. The intro is a little bit bum, 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 ba da bum, bum. And because you got those big jumps, yeah, I would say those intros. I think the big jumps really, the longer I play, are the ones that they've gotten better. And in the beginning, I was terrified, like, oh God, I got to go from 4 to -7. There's no way that's going to happen. But as the more I play, the more I'm getting more accurate with it. I think part of that is just making sure you're moving your hands with your harmonica, and you'll start to get the tactile awareness of those bigger jumps, the 2 and 3 hole jumps. I do think I think that's part of what makes the intro there a little bit tough. And there's a huge wasp in here. We get wasps in this room once in a while. I always save them and put them back outside. I think it's the same wasp coming back in. So yeah, the intro is a little bit tough. I keep missing the second end version. Yeah, you really do need to put a yellow highlighter at the beginning of 38, because otherwise you absolutely will play right back into measure the first ending again. So yeah, definitely a piece of highlighter. Either at the end of 37 or the beginning of 38. It lays out kind of nice on the page because you've got your first and second ending quite clearly there. But this is also a piece where having that second ending clean and really getting it to work is important. When you get down to 43, of course, it goes up to the higher notes. And you're going to have this 7, -9, -8. If you can pull that off, you win. I mean, it's really, really beautiful. And so, yeah, Marianne and Vic are in. Nice. Really nice work. Okay, guys, let's wrap up Diatonic Morning with how are we doing on time? I think we can squeeze it in. Let's play Black is the Color of My True Love's Hair. Connie, reading the comparative literature is specifically mentioned playing melodies. It costs a little more, but not outrageous. Okay, so Connie thought, you know what? I'm playing melodies on this thing. I am going with the crossover. People like it that way. And Connie, you'll keep us updated as to how that goes. I do find that the nice part about Amazon, right, is they have all of the harmonicas, and oddly, thousands of people, often, at least hundreds of people have put in reviews on most of these ones. And, you can read a few of them and kind of get a sense of how they do. I'd say, as again, we've talked about this a little bit, you can play chords on these. And it's a different type of playing that I don't really do. And so I'm not very well able to help you with that. If you decide, hey, I want to be a blues harmonica player, you got to go to some of these guys on YouTube that know what they're doing with that. I'm really focused in on playing melodies. I think that at the end of the day, when you're a little old grandpa sitting on the back porch, you're not going to be wanting to crank out the blues on one of these. You're going to want to play Moon River on this thing. And so I stay focused in on melody. Everything I do, I stay focused in on melody, because I think that's really how grown-ups want to play music. The right hand is way better than the left hand on the piano. All right. Black is the Color of My True Love's Hair. Let's play it 2 times through. Remember, that repeat. It feels weird when you do it. You go to 10 and then you go back to the beginning, and that the beginning feels like it should be the ending, but the ending is actually on there as well. So play down through 10, come back, play the whole thing all the way to the bottom. See, crossover is more on Amazon. One of the things you guys may have noticed, I talk a lot. Okay, I do really honestly wish I would talk less. Okay, from the top, 4-beat counted, draw 6. Black is the color of my true love's hair, and it's black, black, black is the color of my true love's hair. Sad, right? Be slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's by far the hardest song that we have. I think, and maybe all of the pieces we've done so far. A really, really challenging piece of music, but it really is a beautiful piece of music. So I'm hoping by Friday I'm going to be able to knock that sucker out. So far, not being successful yet, but we're going to get there. I'm starting to like it a little better. Melissa's like, I hate this song in the beginning. No, she never said that. So keep working on it. It really is a nice tune, and I haven't been able to pull it off quite yet. And I think it's a hard one. It's tough on this instrument. All right, that's the end of diatonic class. Guys, have a wonderful day. For you guys that are diatonic only, keep coming back. Look at that. Francis and I proved that this is the correct instrument. All right, let's grab your chromatics. And for those of you guys who are figuring this out, like, hey, I'm going to play one or the other, obviously this would be the best choice if you're going to play melody and if you want nicer, deeper tones and a lot more ability to create, black notes and doing playing all songs. You only have to play this one. But they're different activities, really. I think of one as a harpsichord and one as a piano, right? And they're very similar. They have the same idea, but one is much more versatile than the other. All right, let's go grab Smile. This is a fun piece on this one, I think. I really enjoyed playing this one on chromatic. I would love every song to fit on diatonic, but they don't. And so we end up bouncing around between the songs. I'm going to go to the S's in my chromatic section to find Smile. All right, 4-beat count in. We're going to blow 5. You do have some buttons in here. It will never end up on chromatic if you don't need to press buttons. So just know when you are getting ready to play your chromatic that it's, you got to be ready. Now, some people play it with this finger on the hair, right? And they do, how do they do it? They do this. This is, I think, how they play it. But the problem I have with that is that my neck ends up this way. So I've always played this with my thumb on the button, and that gives me, I can still create the chamber and so mess around with this, find the best way to play it. I don't think if your neck is cocked like this that long term that's good for you. So try to keep it where you're in a neutral position, and then I find for myself it's easiest to play this without my thumb. But there's lots of people out there that will play it with this, and so I suppose you can use any of your fingers that you want. All right, 4-beat count in, blow 5 twice through. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a great song. That's a good song. I like that song a lot. Let's go play this little light of mine. That's the only thing we'll have time for today. And then tomorrow, why don't we start with Ash Grove? And feels like it's rushed every day. This little light of mine. Part of the problem is I'm not starting exactly on time. I'm going to try to do better with that, guys. I want us to get started at 5 after instead of 8 or 9 after. Okay, this little light of mine, twice through. Put a little mustard on it, and it'll sound better. 4-beat count in, blow 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Find some goofy way to make that C chord at the end. That's enough for today. Guys, tomorrow we'll start on the chromatic section with Ashgrove so that we have a chance to play it. I just ran out of time today. So I have good music coming next week. I've got a couple of new chromatic pieces that I've tabbed out, and I'm just playing through them a few times, make sure they work. And so we'll get those posted. This will be the Friday. So tomorrow and Friday will be the last chance for Black is the Color of My True Love's Hair and Ashgrove. And so both of those will end up disappearing off of our list, at least temporarily. Well, I like to pull in one that we've already done and then have at least one or two new songs for you each session. And so keep to keep it fresh, keep new music coming in, but also make sure that you're not just thinking, I just have to play the new stuff, right? It's fine to play your old stuff. This much music so far. That's pretty good. We've only been at this 30, I don't remember which number this is. What is this number? This is our 34th class. So you've had 34 opportunities to become amazing. And so you've already started amazing. So that's it. Love the sound of those black keys. Yeah, right. The chromatic really makes that the depth of sound a little bit more interesting. I think they're just slightly heavier reeds on these as well. So they got a little bit more substance to them. They're nice. Melissa's down. Gary, can you play some songs that are written in D sharp or something that allows you to push that button more often than only twice? So playability is my number one thing in all things I do. Like, I don't want to be difficult just to be difficult, but that's actually not a bad idea. For instance, let me see if I can find a song that's that we could put it in a different key, give us more of a chance. D flat, not D sharp. Yeah, let me look around. I'll find something. There's a lot of E flat songs out there as well. Those would be keeping us busy with the button. Great songs this week. Yeah, we do have good songs. Fran says, my friend loved their harmonica now that they want to give it. Now they want me to give them songs to play. Maybe some of them will join us. Yeah, heck yeah, right. I mean, right. So, I'm right. It turns out writing these harmonica songs takes longer than I thought it would, and so I am not producing at the level I want to be. But I got too many other things that I'm going. So I'm going to keep putting out new music for harmonica as fast as I can, but it will take us a while till we get to the numbers that we were working in, on some of the other classes. So just know that I am working on it, and we are going to end up with a very big group of songs. I called my collection, I'm calling it Gary's Big Book of Harmonica, and I think once I get to 100 songs, it will officially be a big book, and so that's kind of my goal, is to get to 100 songs. Right now we're sitting at 34, and so we're about a third of the way through to where I want to get with harmonica. I want to have a really nice selection of diatonic, and then I want to spend the rest of my time working on chromatic. And so I want every single song that's awesome to have written out in this way. And that way, those of you guys that are having fun with this and you're like, well, the pandemic's over, theoretically, they'll come in. I'm going to get together with my friends. I'm going to have my guitar players come around, my ukulele players come around. I'm going to bring my harmonica, and we're going to rock out, and you're going to just be ready to go, and you'll have all of the sheet music you need. So there we go. That's what I know today, guys. Let's see. You're welcome, Francis. You can get us to help you write those songs you want. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, it's not so much the writing of the songs, it's the secretarial work of getting everything to fit on the page right and all this stuff. It turns out I was like, yeah, I just have to type in the new lyric line with the button with the numbers on there, and all these things will be done. But it turns out because of wanting to have multiple instruments on the same page, there's a lot of goofing around with the paper that you have to do. Deb, good to see you. Glad you're here. Fran, I still have plenty. Yeah, we still have plenty. You always have. None of us are experts at them, any of them yet, right? I don't have. Do I? I have you and You Are My Sunshine and Kumbaya memorized. Those are the two I have. Let's see. You bet, Lindy. Glad you're here. Marianne, great class. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, me too. We have good music this week, right? Some weeks we'll have crummy music. Yeah, whatever. So fun. About to check out the crossover. Still having a lot of trouble getting some of the Yeah, yeah. And Kat, I think you mentioned earlier on that you were struggling with those higher notes. Sometimes the quality of the harmonica can play a role in that. Most of the time, it's the quality of us doing it. But it's not a bad idea to get a second harmonica just to check, right? And luckily, they're not terribly expensive. Marcia, Gary's slim book. Yeah, yeah. Gary's rather meager book of harmonica. That's what I'll change the name of it for now. That's funny. All right. Uh, Sandy has a golden melody and she loves it, so that's a vote for approval. The one I sell here in the shop is called the Folkmaster, and it's also been a really quality instrument. They're cheap, right? Probably cheap is not necessarily always better, but um, well, thanks, Melissa. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, we'll see you in ukulele, Francis. Fun. Pauline. Melissa has a folk master. Yeah, they're nice, right? They work just fine. Okay, that's enough. You guys go have a wonderful day. I'm going to go teach something on ukulele, and then something else on ukulele, and then something else on baritone ukulele, and then what else? Oh, and then guitar. I don't teach guitar people anything, but they all show up. We struggle through the music, and then we're done. So you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you all tomorrow.